Welcome to the world of powerful wood splitters that tear through massive logs with absolute precision. This is where machines reign over the forest timber. Subscribe now to experience raw, satisfying power. Welcome to Graincraft channel. Hacky Pilk 50, a brand new firewood processor, still gleaming with factory-fresh paint, now takes its place at the heart of the wood yard, exuding quiet power and unmatched efficiency. Beneath the soft light of morning filtering through the workshop roof, a queue of long logs lies perfectly aligned, waiting their turn like soldiers in formation. The timber flows forward steadily, orderly, and precise toward the cutting and splitting zone, shielded by a robust protective safety mesh. It stands like a barrier of steel, separating man from machine with unwavering reliability. The operator exerts no effort. He simply stands behind the control panel, focused eyes monitoring every movement, and with a light motion, pulls down the control lever. The spinning circular saw drops instantly, a blur of steel slicing through wood with surgical precision. Within seconds, the cut log is automatically fed into the splitting unit. With one powerful motion, the star-shaped wedge tears the log into 4, 6, or 8 even pieces, as if carved by a calibrated blade. No shouting, no chaos, just the rhythm of mechanics and the crisp crack of timber breaking cleanly. A cadence of pure productivity. The Hacky Pilk 50 is not just a machine, it is a statement. Technology replacing brute force, multiplying speed, and ensuring safety without compromise. In the harsh world of timber work, it never tires, never falters, never stops. At an open lumber yard, the Fendu's JBM 80 log splitter hums with mechanical steadiness. Two men work side by side, moving with precision and rhythm. One man loads the logs onto the splitting bed, while the other operates the hydraulic lever, eyes focused on every movement of the machine. A log is carefully positioned. Within seconds, a heavy-duty steel blade descends, powered by intense hydraulic pressure, splitting the log cleanly into evenly sized pieces. Each drop of the blade is met with a crisp crack, as the wood yields without resistance. The split pieces fall neatly onto a collection tray below, then are manually pulled aside or shifted along a small side conveyor. The two workers exchange silent cues and glances, working in sync, like a living, breathing machine. Each log is processed with consistent speed and deliberate strength. Sunlight glints off the polished metal blade, while sawdust clings to their sleeves. Yet neither man stops. The Fendu's JBM 80 doesn't roar. It works with calm, persistent power, and its real strength lies in the smooth, decisive split it delivers again and again. A tall log stands upright, firmly planted within the splitter's core. Gone is the roaring circular saw. Instead, powerful pushes from the machine and a razor-sharp blade take over. The blade, like a cold sword, slices through the wood fibers, cleaving the trunk into multiple slender strips. The once sturdy logs seemed to tremble in fear before the relentless power of the blade, as if bowing down to an unbeatable conqueror.
Warm it up a little bit. I want to talk to you guys about this performance build 27-ton log splitter because it was the best $1,000 I have spent to date.
Performance-built 27-ton log splitter. Compact and convenient, but demands physical effort. The performance-built 27-ton log splitter is a compact, easily transportable machine, perfect for users needing flexibility and mobility across different work sites. However, its main drawback is that the operator must manually position each log under the splitter, which becomes challenging when handling large, heavy logs. This requires significant physical effort and can slow down the splitting process, demanding patience and care. Still, with a powerful 27-ton splitting force, this machine reliably gets the job done, making it an ideal choice for small to medium-sized wood processing tasks.
So, got some dead, dry cherry there, but just did a huge cherry round, and that was the very last thing for the bellflower, which sometimes those pieces can be nice and gritty. I got a piece of locust with a really nasty crotch. Good. Big chunk. See how she does here. See how she splits this bad locust. As you guys saw, works pretty well. It's not like 38 ton or whatever 40 ton it's gonna blow through big nasty wood, but it's also $1,000. So for me, I'll just noodle up any big wood that I have with a chainsaw. It's easy. I actually keep all the nice small prime size stuff like that 90% of the time for myself because I have a tree service. But that big log, I just brought that out because I wanted to show you guys that it'll split some big nasty stuff too. That's just wow.
The 60-ton log splitter, a colossal machine delivering crushing force far beyond typical equipment. Massive, heavy logs are positioned into the pressing chamber, bracing for the enormous pressure about to be unleashed. As the machine powers up, the giant hydraulic piston descends, exerting tens of tons of force. Slowly but irresistibly, though it snaps with thunderous cracks, breaking into pieces both large and small. The machine's power resembles a steel beast, pulverizing every obstacle in its path. With such immense pressure and capacity to handle gigantic logs, this splitter becomes the beating heart of any wood processing site, a force no human strength can match. Multitech 2040 XP90. The orange beast roars, its long blade lowered like a steel sword slicing through solid timber. In the echoing hum of the worksite, the operator grips the lever, slow, deliberate. The long, gleaming saw blade descends like a battle-hardened sword. Every movement carries the weight of steel, the force of engineering, and the cold precision of machines. The log rests still on the tray, awaiting its fate. Then screech. The blade drops. A harsh tearing sound erupts. Powered by the relentless force of the Binder-Berger Gigant 30Z and IHC 433, the man at the head of the machine carefully feeds each log into place. He presses the activation button, and instantly the machine pushes forcefully, tearing the large logs into multiple smaller pieces. Another worker swiftly gathers the freshly split wood, clearing the space for the next log. This cycle repeats tirelessly, a seamless rhythm of human and machine working in harmony. The Spalt Fix S40 operates steadily, its conveyor slowly pushing each rough log up toward the sharp saw blade. Every movement is precisely controlled, ensuring the wood is positioned perfectly for a clean, swift cut. The faint roar of the saw blade rises as it contacts the log, splitting the timber decisively and powerfully. The conveyor never stops, maintaining a steady rhythm that keeps the wood splitting process smooth and continuous. Each log is carefully prepared and gently moved, reflecting the perfect harmony between man and machine in wood processing. At an open timber yard bathed in early sunlight, golden rays cascade over stacks of logs piled high. A gentle breeze stirs the treetops, carrying with it the earthy scent of fresh wood and sawdust. In one corner of the yard, a woman methodically places each log in front of a crude yet powerful splitting blade. The splitter growls to life as the rotating shaft engages, driving forward with relentless force. In an instant, the sharpened steel slices cleanly through the log, sending two even halves tumbling to either side. Nearby, several others are hard at work. One operates a forklift moving timber, another stacks split wood into tidy rows, each action sinking into a steady rhythm of labor. Beneath the rough exterior of the machine lies a hidden thread, a moment of distraction, a careless brush of the hand, and the consequences could be severe. In this space, where mechanical strength meets human precision, each split marks not just the cutting of wood, but a delicate balance between power and caution. The massive log is gradually pushed toward the sharp splitting blade, which slowly sinks in and tears through the wood fibers relentlessly, shredding the log into splinters without mercy. Under the bright industrial yard sunlight, the Beaver Equipment 1200mm firewood processor is operating with tremendous force. With its heavy-duty build and integrated cutting and splitting system, this machine is a true mechanical beast built to handle massive logs with speed and precision. Long logs are loaded onto the conveyor bed, where a firm gripping mechanism holds them in place and pushes them directly toward the massive 1200mm circular saw blade. The blade spins at high speed, screaming through the wood, slicing each log. Outdoors, in the cool air filled with the scent of fresh timber, two men operate a compact log segmenting machine. One feeds the round log into the machine, while the other controls the pressing system and cutting blade. The machine quickly grips the log, and the internal blade slices it into evenly sized sections. Wood chips drift in the breeze as the cut pieces drop into place, ready for the next stage of processing.